I joined chess.com's new improvers club, striving to become a better chess player, and in this video I will share with you something of an entry log of my journey. I've read various guides they shared there, and I'm following the intermediate to advanced one. And I also found interesting the 1-1-1 study plan by Coach Nate, which is a simple plan consisting of one puzzle per day, one serious game a week, and one concept per month. In this video's exposition, I will follow a little bit of that plan. However, I will spare you the horror of looking at one of my games, and instead I will share with you some puzzles that I've been doing lately, and I will also show you a concept that I've been studying and that you may find useful. Let's start with the puzzles. If you want to skip to the concepts, timestamps are in the description below. We start with a simple one, black to move. Feel free to pause the video and find out the solution by yourself. Now here comes the solution. First of all, we are in check and we would like to deliver mate over here. However, the rook is stopping us from doing that. We can kill two birds with one stone by removing the defender like this. Knight takes rook is the only move, and then we deliver checkmate. This one is a bit more involved. Black to move, pause, here comes the solution. We want to play knight b4, hitting the queen and also threatening knight c2, which would be a fork of king and rook. Now after knight b4, you may say there's queen e4, getting away from the attack of the knight on the queen and also defending the c2 square. Yes, but then comes d5, and you may say again, what's d5? I just take it and I'm defending my bishop with the queen. Yes, but then comes bishop f5, the queen has to step away, and we do get the fork finally. So instead of all of that, what the computer did after knight b4 is queen f7 check, getting at least one pawn for the lost material and also castling rights. Black to move, pause, here comes the solution. Queen e5 with a double attack on the rook and the h2 point. After rook takes bishop, queen h2, the puzzle ended here, but after king f1, queen h1, king e2, rook e8. If white doesn't want to part ways with the queen, they would block here with the bishop, but after rook e3, if they take, then they lose the game on the spot, it's mate in 2, and if instead they decide to step out of the way, still guarding the queen, there comes bishop b4 check, and they will be forced to eventually give up the monarch. For the concepts part, I want to share with you two very critical rook endgames. The first one is the Lucena position, which you're looking at right now. White wants to promote this pawn, however the white king is obstructing it currently, and the adjacent files are not available for the white king because they are currently controlled by black's pieces. So how do we proceed? We give this check first, forcing the black king to step back. Why can't the black king go over here? Because we play king e8, and now it is black's king himself that's obstructing the rook from giving us any check. Therefore, we can promote on the next turn. After the black king steps back, we can't go over here right away. We first have to remember to put the rook on the 4th rank. This is the 5th rank if you're playing as black. It is always the 4th rank from your perspective. Why do we need to do this? Because if we go over here right away, then black can give us a check, and another one, and another one. And if, let's say, we try to make progress by going towards the black rook, then we are reminded that we have a pawn to protect. We have to go back, and we're not making any progress. Therefore, we play rook to the 4th rank to prevent all that. How do we prevent it? Because now, after we move the king, we get checked. But if black gives this check, we go here. And after this other one, we build what's called the Lucena bridge. This is what Nimzovich called it. So now we block the check with the rook, the king can protect it, and we're going to promote. That was the whole point of moving the rook to the 4th rank. If black, let's say, instead plays another move like this one, still looking at the pawn and controlling the promotion square, what do we do now? Because you may say, well, I mean, this check wasn't given, so I wasn't able to go here and build a bridge like this. Yes, but we can go to the 5th rank and build a bridge all the same. And now we have promotion, and that is it. We're going to win. Now the other very important position is the Philidor, which you have in front of you. You're playing with the black pieces now. We are looking from black's perspective. We are a pawn down and we want to draw this. Now it is possible to draw. We only need to move the rook to the third rank, our third rank, which in this case it's the sixth rank because we're playing with the black pieces. Now we go over here, we control this. We don't allow the king to step to this side at any point. And we also monitor this pawn. We keep the king on the same file at all times. So if there's a check like this one, we just move straight back. And if there is another check, we go back like always on the same file as this pawn. Then we keep moving this rook on the third rank. And that's all there is to it, except for one thing, which is what happens if white chooses at any point to push the pawn. If they push the pawn like this, you have to remember to create the biggest amount of distance between your rook and the opponent's king and start checking from behind. And again, that's all there is to it. You just check from behind if the pawn gets pushed. Other than that, you stay on the third rank, the sixth rank if you're black. That's all about my first improvement log. If you want to join the club, feel free to do so. I will link it in the description below. Have a wonderful day. Bye.